What's good, YouTube? It's BR the CEO. You already know we back with another video, man. And today I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to start a six-figure rental car business from scratch. I'm gonna give y'all the exact steps. I'm gonna give y'all the blueprint. This will be somewhere in this video where I'm gonna teach y'all how to, start this rental car business. So y'all gotta watch the video all the way through. I'm trying to get my watch hours up, y'all, so I can start getting monetized on YouTube and I can really start sitting behind this camera and giving y'all a game, because I really just show y'all a lot of cars and stuff. I give y'all a game here and there. Of course, my Instagram, where I was giving game, but that got taken down. But I'm not really tripping on that, because I'm gonna just come to the YouTube platform, build my YouTube audience. But y'all gotta help me, man. Y'all gotta help me out. But look, I'm about to be on the way to get the registration for this BMW that I'm in, right? And it's raining super bad, as y'all can see. It's raining hella crazy, so hopefully it's not a, y'all know how them DMVs be. It be people like lined up outside the DMV, so hopefully that is raining. I could go in there, nobody in line, or at least a small line or something like that. Go in there and get my stuff done, get my paperwork done, walk out of there with registration, and we good. But we'll see, y'all. Like I said, in this video, I will be teaching y'all how to start y'all's rental car fleet. For the people who don't know, I've had so many cars, like from exotics all the way down to Toyota Prius, all the way down to 2012 Hondas. Like, y'all, I done had so many cars. I'm gonna kind of give y'all a little story on how I got started, and then I'm gonna start breaking down the process to get started in the rental car space, y'all. And I'm gonna give y'all the best advice as possible as I possibly can. So y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all, so we just made it to the bank. I gotta deposit this money. I gotta deposit this money, man, and pay off a credit card. Y'all know what I do, man. I take the credit cards, invest the credit cards, and return on investment, I go ahead and take that and put it back into the credit cards. Well, not return on investment, but you get the profits from whatever investment you made and put it back into the credit cards. Now you got an investment. So a while ago I invested into a sales team, got scammed. I paid like 30 bands to this dude and I got scammed. So I don't talk about that a lot, but if y'all want to know who it is, just send me a DM and I'll tell you exactly who it is. But yeah, beware of these sales people. They look good on Instagram, but they don't really be providing the service that they say they provide, and that's a lot of people on the internet nowadays. So yeah, I'm about to deposit this money, pay out this credit card, and then who knows where we're about to go after that, but stay tuned. All right, y'all, so I just left the bank, did what I need to do. So I'm about to start telling y'all like the journey of the rental car game for me, how it's been, how it's going. I know it's a lot of y'all that might be interested in making some extra income, which the rental car space is good depending on where you live. And when I say that, a lot of people think, oh, you need to live in a big city. That's not the case. The big cities make less money than smaller cities because of competition, right? So usually in certain businesses like credit repair, I do have a credit repair business as well. That type of company has no competition because it's all about the way you market your service. That's an online based service. Credit repair is an online based service. Rental cars is a I guess it's considered a brick and mortar, to where you have to have the actual vehicle to get it rented out, versus credit repair, you get somebody's credit report, do the service, and then they're happy. It's two different businesses, right? So with the rental cars, you have to have a certain amount of cars to make a certain amount of money, obviously. So let's say you get one car, you could be making, you rent that car out for, I say, a month, right? Let's say it's a Toyota Camry. Toyota Camry is my favorite economy car, so I'm gonna be using that for example. I've had like 3 or 4 Camrys. So those cars can go anywhere from like 65 a day in Houston, Texas, y'all. As y'all know, I'm in Houston. In Houston, Texas, right? So that's in Houston. How many people can rent out cars in Houston? Like, think about how many people has the money and the credit to put out these cars to make income. That makes the market for the economy car go down. It makes the value of that economy car go down when it comes to renting that car out. Versus you go to somewhere like Philadelphia, like Philly, where it's not a lot of people with good credit, but they have the cash. They have cash but no credit, so they're renting cars out like crazy. So out here in Houston, that car could go out for $70 a day, versus out there in Philly, it could go from anywhere from $100 to $120. And I know this from data, like this is real life data, y'all. I'm not just making this stuff up. Like, I know people that's in Philly. That's why I use Philly for this example. I know people out there that rent out the same cars that I rent out for the same amount of days, and they make a lot more money out there. That's simply because the market, like, y'all have to understand the geographic of wherever you're renting this car out. So just because you're in a smaller city, that does not mean that this car cannot be rented out, that you're in a smaller city. Like, that's where you want to be, in a smaller city. So for me, if I was in Houston, I would ship my cars out to a smaller city. If you want to make money, right? If you're trying to look good and have it for the lifestyle, that's cool as well, right? So I have economy cars, but I send them out. I have luxury cars. I keep those cars because it looks good for my brand, and also I could, you know, promote myself a lot more, promote the credit repair. It just all works out, you know. It's all a business at the end of the day. So I use, you know, the cars to, you know, do what I need to do with my brand, as well as have my cars on the back end paying for a lot of my, like the Trackhawk that I'm sitting in right now. I got 2 cars that paid my Trackhawk note. The Trackhawk note, I don't know if I should disclose that, but yeah, I pay quite a bit for the Trackhawk car note. As y'all do know, my insurance is a lot on this car as well. But at the end of the day, I got those vehicles paying for this car. All right, now my journey through this rental car space has been, it's like a movie, y'all. It's like a movie, and I don't rent these cars on a low scale. Like, I've been renting these cars out for 3 years, and I've had a lot of cars. I've had up to 32 cars by myself before I started getting partners. I don't recommend you hire anybody to help you. Do not hire anybody to help you in the rental car space, because these people, you can't trust people to hire, especially if you're young. I started at like 19. I think I started around 19 years old. Right now I'm 22, right? I'm 22 years old, and it's hard for me to hire somebody because obviously it's a lot of people that's older than me that try to work for me, and they feel entitled because I'm younger than them. So it's like they try to fuck you over. It's straight up like that. They try to fuck you over. They start feeling a type of way. They start, you know, acting weird around you. So what I did was I just find partners. I partner up with other rental car companies. Hey bro, you wanna, you know, we can combine our cars, and you can, when your cars are out, or when a client wants a certain car that you don't have, you send them to me, and boom, we partner like that. That's how we start building a relationship with those people. Let me cut this AC on, it's hot. You start building a relationship with those other rental car companies, and then that's like a free employee, because y'all are helping each other. It's not any money being taken out of your pocket for an employee. So that's tip number 1, is partnering with other rental car companies. Number 2, credit. You don't need cash at all. I promise you, you don't need cash. You don't need to put money down on a vehicle. You don't need any of that. All you need to do is just finance a vehicle in your personal name, right? And when you finance a vehicle in your personal name, you can rent that car out. So if you're not in CEOs Only, where I basically teach how to build your credit, you can build your credit, guys. You can, guys and girls, you can build your credit. And once you build your credit up, you can be a first-time car buyer, go into the dealership and put a small amount of money down. I say, for example, $2,000. But the key is, yes, I said you have to put no money down, but at the end of the day, that $2,000 can come from a credit card that you use to build your credit. So say you start building your credit, right? You have no credit cards, no credit history, no nothing, right? Fresh credit report. But if you start building your credit, like authorized users and trade lines, once you put those on your credit, you can go apply for a credit card. Once you apply for a credit card, they're going to give you a credit limit. You get, let's say you get a $2,000 credit limit. You take that credit limit and go use that to put a down payment on the car. and then you start renting that car out. So that's how I personally got into the rental car space, is doing that method. Then I started building my credit, trading these cars in to get newer cars, and then I started co-signing for my business. That way my business had business credit, and I could go get cars in my business credit name from banks that allow, you know, new businesses to at least have new businesses that have credit history, auto loan history, to go ahead and get more vehicles on my business side. So then I started using social media, y'all, and I'm giving y'all the steps. Like, you start using social media to start promoting your brand. A lot of people out here don't like using social media. I get mentees that be scared of the camera. Well, listen, if you're scared of the camera, your competition is not, right? So your competition out here using that camera, you know, your competition is getting in front of your clientele, right? They're taking your clientele from you simply because you don't want to be on the camera. You got to be on the camera. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, you know, y'all know all these owners to these multi-billion-dollar companies, but you don't want to run this, you know, not even a startup business. You haven't even started yet. You don't even want to hop on the camera. So y'all know all of these other big corporations, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, y'all know these CEOs, but y'all don't want to hop on camera, you know, like those owners do. It doesn't make sense, y'all. You got to get comfortable with the camera. We live in a digital age, informational age. Like, that's just key. You got to get on the camera. So that's also free marketing. So you start marketing yourself. You start showing people that you have these rental cars. You start showing the world that you own a rental car business, that you rent these cars out. And when they see that, that's going to cause them to say, hey, I have a car that I don't use. Let me go ahead and hand it to them for a month. That's when y'all get a contract, and it's called a joint venture client. Joint venture clients will start bringing you their vehicles so you can rent out their vehicles and make 30% profit. So you take 30% of all of the profits and you send 70% to the car owner. And that's how you start your rental car fleet, and you just keep doing that same process. Now, along the way, you do have to learn how to use insurance. You do have to learn insurance and stuff like that, but I'm not really gonna put that information on YouTube. That's more so, you know, in the mentorships and in the CEOs only. But basically, you learn insurance and you learn all types of other things as you go. You will need rental contracts. You'll need stuff like that. I would say websites, Google business pages, all type of things like that as far as, you know, marketing. But it all comes down to your credit. I'm telling y'all, the credit is the game. Y'all want the money glitches and all of that. The glitch is credit. The thing is, us as a generation, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, my type of people, we were taught to stay away from credit because our parents had bad credit because they can't manage their credit. They take credit and go to the club. They take credit and go buy Gucci, Louis, and all this designer. No, you're supposed to take the credit, invest into a proven system. Rentals, rental cars, rental properties, you know, Airbnb, Amazon FBA, your personal brand, your, you know, marketing skills. You invest into yourself and stuff like that. You take that credit and invest into the right things, and you'll get the return. That way you can pay off the credit card, and now you have this skill or this asset paying you every single month. Y'all have to understand how this credit works. We're not taking this credit and buying Gucci and Louis because this credit does have interest attached to it. And if you don't know how to play the interest game to avoid interest, right, and the only way to avoid interest is get new credit cards that have 0 to 12 months no interest, 0 to 15 months no interest, and stuff like that. So that's how you kind of avoid the interest game. You have to really understand what you're doing with this interest and when the interest rates kick in, so that way you won't have to be paying the bank back any money, you know, any money out of pocket. So let's say I have a car, 0 to 12 months no interest. For example, like I told y'all take $2,000 and put down on a vehicle. Well, let's say that car had 0 to 12 months no interest, right? You have a whole year to pay this credit card back without paying the bank any interest. So it's no money coming out of your pocket if you pay it back within that 1 year. So let's say you spend 10 bands on some Gucci and Louis. That's not bringing you any that's not bringing you no return on investment. So now you have to sit back and think, okay, if I go spend 10 bands on Gucci and Louis, it's not making me no money. So I'm gonna have to pay the bank 10 bands. Plus, if I don't pay it back in a year time frame, I'm gonna be paying them an extra $500 just for the interest. All right, so y'all have to understand how money works. Y'all have to understand how credit works. A lot of people have been moving to the US simply because they want to use the credit system. Like, the credit system is a big hack. You can come to the US, build your credit up, and then go borrow money and start up your business. But the only thing is, you have to have discipline. That's one thing I feel like our generation does not have. And like I said, y'all, I'm 22 years old. I wouldn't say I have the best discipline, but I have a lot more discipline than most. That's all it is, guys. Like, y'all have to be disciplined and have consistency and put this stuff into your business, and you'll see your businesses flourish. Just like my credit repair business, like, it's all consistency. I'm constantly working on it. I'm constantly, you know, tweaking things in my business, making it better every single day. You know, consistency will compound, so you have to keep on building at it. Same thing with the credit report. I'm like, of course, this Trackhawk is $100,000, but at the end of the day, I'm still putting on my personal credit report. People are like, well, why you don't build a business credit? I definitely am building business credit, right? So that doesn't stop me from still building my personal credit. You always want to build your personal credit, because your business credit is only going to reflect the amount of personal credit that you have. So if I have a $100,000 car on my personal credit, now if I co-sign for a car in my business name, I could possibly get a $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 car in my business name. So it's all going to reflect off of your personal credit when it comes to business credit, y'all. So a lot of people come to me trying to jump out the gate with this credit game and hop straight into the business credit. It doesn't work like that. You have to build your personal credit first. Unless you want to build business credit from scratch, if you build it from scratch, it's going to take a couple years to build business credit from scratch, because businesses last lifetimes. Like, you can hand this business over to your kids, to your kids' kids, to your kids' kids. Y'all see what I'm saying? It goes from generation to generation. So with that being said, businesses take a lot longer to build business history and business, you know, it takes a lot of time to build business history in general, like business credit, whatever the case may be. So the personal credit is a lot easier to build, because you can't pass your personal credit on, you know, generation after generation. So it's a lot quicker to build. So once you build your personal credit, you just co-sign for everything and you personal guarantee for everything, and you take that personal credit and you can build 10 LLCs and literally dump your personal credit into all 10 LLCs, and you got business credit just like that. But they're only going to give you, on the business side, 2 to 3 times what you have on your personal credit side. So that's why I say, y'all got to keep building y'all's personal credit. Don't jump out here, oh, I want business credit, just because your personal credit is bad. That's another thing I see. So yeah, y'all, just keep in mind that it's all starting from credit. Like, credit is your way into the rental car space. If you have bad credit, save up some money to get credit repair. That's why I do credit repair. Everybody needs credit repair. Everybody. Like, even I had some negative accounts on my credit report, but guess what? I know how to repair credit, so I repaired off my credit, right, the right way. So and credit repair is completely legal, y'all can look it up. Like, it's completely legal. It's something you can do. A lot of people think you can't do that. That's because they don't have the information and the knowledge, but it's completely legal. So go ahead and get y'all's credit repair if y'all credit isn't right. Don't go to, I'm not knocking anybody that does CPNs or has CPNs, but I just don't recommend it, because why put your money, so y'all gonna pay $1,000 for a CPN package when y'all can just pay $1,000 to get your personal credit repair? It makes 0 sense, and that's not even your social security number. That makes 0 sense to me. But like I said, I'm not knocking nobody that does CPNs or whatever with CPNs. It just doesn't make sense on why you would take your cash, put it into a CPN number that's not yours, instead of putting it into your own social. So that's just my advice on that. So yeah, y'all, if y'all have any questions, just drop the comments down below. Of course, I need watch time on this YouTube. I'm trying to build my YouTube platform, because as y'all know, my Instagram was disabled for no reason. So that's why I was giving most of my game, but I'm not tripping, because I had the skill of making content. I know how to make content, so I'm not really tripping on it. It took me like 3.5 years to build up that Instagram account. So it's kind of crazy that how they can just take it like that. But it can happen to anybody, y'all. That's why it's very important to learn the skill of making content. So and saving your content. So not only do you make the content, you got to make sure that you're saving the content. So if stuff like this happens to you, repost the same content, get the following back, stay consistent, and you'll build that following right back, y'all. So yeah, I'm not gonna end the vlog here. I just wanted to give y'all some game. I might give y'all some game on here a little bit later in the day. Right now it is currently 3:18, so yeah, I might hop back on here and give y'all some more game later on. But until then, let's keep this vlog going. Bro, my ass dumb as hell. So I went to the bank, and the ATM gave me a deposit like envelope. I put my money in there and put it in the ATM and didn't even write anything on the envelope. Like, I'm fucking dumb, bro. But I come back to the bank and this shit closed. Like, I feel so retarded right now, but I just decided, since I was already on this side, I'm gonna go ahead and get the oil and the oil filter for this Trackhawk. As y'all can see, we in the Trackhawk. It's my personal daily driver, so I'm about to try to change the oil right here right now while I'm already over here. So hopefully they got all the things. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Man, I get to the auto part spot, they ain't even got what I need. So now I'm gonna just go back home, because I took 3 L's in like an hour or less. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm about to hop on this car with one of my mentees. So now, yeah, I'm gonna get on that car, and then I might give y'all some more game, man. I don't know, we gonna see. Yeah, I swear, bro, Instagram is like they after me, bro. I made a brand new page. I only got like 170 followers on there. I swear to God, I'm on Instagram right now, and they keep logging me out. Like, they keep logging me out of this brand new account. I have like 2-3 posts, and they steady logging my account out as I'm on it. Now keep in mind, they already deleted my BR the CEO account with 109,000 followers. Like, why are y'all messing with me? What did I do? What did I only post credit and rental car stuff. So I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm about to just go 100% YouTube at this point, because it seemed like this the only platform that people don't just get banned from for no reason. Like TikTok always on wee wee. Instagram always on wee wee. I don't know about Snapchat. Don't nobody really be on Snapchat as far as building a brand. But it's like, bro, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? I really don't get it, bro. I really don't understand what I'm doing wrong. You feel me? It don't make sense. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel me. Cause at this point, I'm done with Instagram, bro. As y'all can see, we made it back home with the Chicago. We got bro over here getting active. Say, bro. Say. Bro out here getting active. He just trying to get, oh, why you trying to slap the folks, man? This dude here. The CEO Kane just got back. That boy was on a vacation. Okay then. CEO Kane was on a vacation, but he back now, y'all. So hopefully he can put in some work. He needs some credit repair clients, you know. Y'all see what I gotta deal with?
I know, but he just told us that.
I gotta look at it from my view though. Like, that's the crazy part. This is my view, y'all. Bro is a whole character.